We're always told that you should never quit a job without having another one lined up. But I did the opposite. I had my dream job for 20 years. I was a reporter and an anchor in public radio. I did make sure that, that we weren't going to be in the poorhouse. I did, make sure that we were going to keep a roof over our heads. But beyond that, there were no guarantees of anything. The book chronicles what is really a roller coaster, financially, emotionally, psychologically. But what I argue is that being on a roller coaster is a lot more fun than being on the merry-go-round. What you find is that you learn how to take the skills that you had and transfer them, to use them in new and different ways. You learn how to develop an identity for yourself that isn't necessarily tied to what you do for a job. And it's really important to start thinking about how you're special, how you're valuable outside of what you do 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And if you start to do that work, then you can prepare yourself to take a leap. So I really encourage people to start thinking about those things that make them valuable, how they can identify themselves outside of what they do for a living. It's important to prepare before you do something like this. But I think what keeps a lot of people from doing it, aside from the financial aspects, is just fear. And you have one shot at this life, so you might as well make it something that brings you some element of joy.